Hello, everybody. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I am here on second. I'm just doing today a quick stream, as you can see, because it's a little bit of a hectic day. I'm also in the middle of a tournament, so I practiced 3 hours in the morning, and I went to do the match, and now I'm gonna practice again, and then I still have another match, which is perfect. Just music workout, physical workout, music workout, and like this, like an endless loop. Let me get here a moment something, and I have the chair stuffed in the corner, which means that I can't get that something. Alright, I need something to charge before I leave. Alright, perfect. Yeah, that was completely dead. Alright, I put the chair back here. That is not so beautiful to see in the back of the chair. Let's see who we have. We have Carrie in the chat. Nice. Hello, Carrie. I will get back to your email very, very soon. So just probably tomorrow I'll have a bit of time. Angel Moreno says hi. Hello to you. Also Dave. Andy. Andy says you can play Rickroll. What's a Rickroll? I'm lost there. I don't follow you. Class. Oh, thank you. Nice that you are here, Class. This is nice. And how are you? I'm fine. I'm fine today. As I was saying, like busy day, but very, very enjoyable. I don't know. It's also a very nice day here in the Netherlands. So every time we have a little bit of sun, it's like really wonderful. Core says, no habla español. Well, I could speak Spanish, but most of you guys understand English. So sometimes in some streams, they were most of Spanish speaking. So it depends. It depends how many Spanish speaking are in the chat, then we can change. But usually I like to do all my content in English, inclusive, for everybody to feel welcome. All right, so I have, as you know, if you follow me in the social media, so Instagram pretty much. I'm not really everywhere anymore. I can't deal with that many social platforms. Posting some more practice videos. I don't know, I feel like I've been a little bit off for a while of social media because I was like doing a lot of things in the back end. Slowly as I'm closing in some things, I like to get back to share with you some music. And you know, the more complicated times we live, the more maybe I feel like we need to share some music and just have something beautiful and nice in our life to kind of compensate for the bad. So I think we can all get some good benefit from music and practicing guitar. So I will be practicing here the introduction a caprice. Let me make it a little bit bigger, otherwise the score is very tiny. But okay, it's never really, it's just so that you can see the score. It's not that you're supposed to read it really, because that's just my practice. It's just that it's a little bit nicer. You see what I'm looking at. Anyways, let's warm up a little bit, just mess a little bit with it, because I just came from out and I need to feel the strings in my fingers again. I'm taking it slow to control the voicing. I was getting used to play like the wrong chord there. One moment. I will put the dual camera. There we go. So yeah, let's take back from here. When there's some few challenges. First light's good. Okay, I'll just want to replay this one more time, and this last bit, this kind of cadenza-like. This tough when I'm not warmed up. Okay, I wanted to check here a couple of resonances situation, and also I had a tendency to play from there a little bit unnecessarily faster, so I need to put this together with the tempo I'm having in the beginning. So the beginning I'm having this, the time of the A notes is this, and this should be in, to rush a little bit the third note. Okay, one more time. So right now I'm taking the very beginning. So I'm taking the very first bar that you can see somewhere here, the very first bar, and then the piece that you can see there, like see that this red thing. So I'm kind of jumping all this section in the middle, just going there to balance out the tempo, so that I can, how to say, feel my tempo back. Let's see. That was better, in my opinion, because it's more solid. So I need to really get this into my head, plus taking care of a couple of resonances that right now I ignored. And once I really get it into the system, somehow then you can just let it go and kind of, yeah, make more agogics and rubato. But I need it to be well balanced before I start to make it free. So I'll just make one more run. Good. Now I did everything. Okay, you see these lines. Do you see these red lines somewhere around the last two lines of the score? These are some resonances that I need to actively, as I say, think to stop. Otherwise, they will continue. See the thumb? Here a tricky one, the G open, and I need to stop with the very middle of this finger actually, and just keeping this finger flat, and then I lift it up, and then I lift it. It's very subtle movements that if you don't know, like you would never know that you're doing that, but that's a point to include the technical, how to say, needs into a smooth interpretation. So let me do another run from the beginning, jumping to there. All right, that's better. I mean, I already worked on this a little bit this morning, so I just wanted to check that my brain still remembers things. Let's see. Oh my God, guys, in the chat, so many comments. That's a sick guitar, bro. Okay, Paula, good. Ridayan says hello to you also. Also, we have Evil here. We have Ivan here. Nice that you are in the chat. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. We have here our friend Ilya says, glad to see you practice. Yes, I'm practicing very good these days. I'm practicing like about 5 hours every day. So I'm really proud of myself lately. And I don't know, feel good about it, really. Dance is very talented. Udayan says, are your fingernails real? Yes, they are very real. They are my nails, like, fortunately. How do you maintain your fingernails? I just leave and my nails just leave with me. I never have problems breaking them, really. I don't know. You kind of learn which movements they, are dangerous, like locking like the key on a door or something. Trying to use the hand that doesn't have nails. So once you get used to leave with long nails for guitar playing, I don't know, then I don't really break them. Rarely ever. I think maybe last time I broke them was like 4 years ago now. So, but good diet is important for it, I think. A good diet and staying healthy. Paul says, that's cool. I have a new guitar. How do I start? Wow, how do you start? Maybe get a method and start learning music, reading music on the guitar, and there are many good methods out there, really. But it would depend on, let's say, you will need to first see what you want to learn: electric, classical, acoustic. For classical, I know that there are many good methods that you like Noat, Parkening, Scott Tennant. And you can start learning the notes, you can start learning all the techniques, and everything is written, also the position and everything. So, and then if you have the chance to get a teacher, that's then the best situation you can have. Fernando Costabel is here. Un saludo para ti también. All right, so I'll continue. I don't want to get too distracted because I need to leave in less than 1 hour. So I'll move on. Let's see, let's say from the page before. Okay, that's a part that I was also practicing this morning, and I want to just double check that things stay better. Time. Okay, here I'm trying to achieve a very nice smooth run of scale. Before I was arriving here with this delay of the G, but maybe considering it's not such a good idea if I don't want the scale to stutter somehow right at the end. So the phrasing more like pushed forward, like until there or something. So yeah. Okay, so when I get there, then I have this ornament. And the timing, I really need to get the timing right. Just delay ever so slightly until the very last moment to link this nicely with all these notes in between. That's why it's an ornament. It has to sound really smooth together. Bad arrival. Okay, one more time. One more time. Not too doubtful at the end. Yeah, the idea was good, but not really. Okay, I'll get there in a second. I'm doubting here. Okay, I have the right fingering with the right hand. Yeah, that's good. Alright, again. And here, I need to change to the fourth. Okay, just get there in a bit. One moment. One thing at a time. One more time. Okay, that was nice. One last time. I'll take from the last line again. Let's continue. Alright, this is another part I wanted to check. Every time when you see red, it's something I need to fix. Most of the time. Let me take some coffee to wake up. Carrie says, beautifully played, Merce. Thank you so much. Mars, which is better in terms of sound? 1. Classical guitar in an amazing acoustic room. 2. Classical guitar with great microphone and amplifier. Or 3. A classical guitar with an integrated pickup. The first, with no doubt. A great microphone, of course, always helps if you have to be recorded, but it's always better. How to say, we work to have the best sound of the instrument, so it's always better when you don't put technology to interfere. Lucky for us, now also amplification has been a lot better. So I have heard concerts where the player was amplified, and you could just barely tell just for the fact that the guitar just couldn't be that loud, but it was very, very accurate. But regardless, like, it's never gonna match 100% like the natural acoustic of the instrument. So if possible, it's always better the first option. 2 is the second best, let's say, for certain concert situations with very big halls. But pickup, no. It just changes far too much. You need to drill into the guitar, you mess up all the acoustic. No. At least for me, it's a no. For maybe for somebody else, for a different kind of music, it's a thing. But for classical musicians, classical guitar players, you will never see that happen. I will say it's beautiful piece. I say, yeah, you have to thank Regondi for that. It's really nice. I really love this piece. Nothing special says try to memorize it and play it slow, looking at your left hand. I already have it memorized, but I'm not very how to say. I don't tend to look at my left hand for control. That's just me. I just like to focus more on music, and unless there's something really like lots of slurrings and stuff. But yeah, only maybe for the last run. But that's something I want to practice maybe tomorrow, that I will have more time. God's musician said, "Good day. May you give us tips on how to control our dynamics, especially in hard passages. Thank you." Dynamics. Well, the difficult part in hard passages is that the left hand gets very busy because of the difficulty of the passage, and the right hand loses completely like some sort of control. So maybe practice it in very flat dynamics. Super piano, that's a very good way to lose tension. And in a slow tempo from pianissimo, start to increase the dynamic, and then only work on the dynamics if what you want is to increase the control on the right hand and the dynamic range. But maybe practice it at a tempo that this is not messing you up too much. Ningyo says, have missed your lives. You're doing this last and before, and I missed 3 previous ones. Yeah, I did one last week. So it goes in time, periods. So sometimes I can do a lot more. Sometimes I get very, very busy and I cannot do so many. Ilya says, when you finish this piece and start a new piece. Ooh, this is still gonna take some work. I mean, I will just start a new piece when I have just a few passages that need, long-term work. And then I will take another. But still, this one, I'm now in full depth, like going into full depth with it, discovering musical things, details, mistakes, resonances, things to control. So I really want to go full, let's say, everything I need to get from this. And only when like 95% of things are fixed, then I want to move on to the next. That's at least how I prefer to work, to really have the pieces like well, otherwise you have too many pieces, but just you go over them without too much precision, which means that then I will not feel comfortable to play it in a concert. So I think it's okay now. See, for instance, things like this. To not let this last E just ring, to really control the phrasing the whole bar through. This kind of details you miss if you read too many pieces at once. And I don't know why I keep playing forte there. There's another bass. Which I need to think of exactly where. should be a little bit before the damping. Maybe. Yeah, kind of like this. Or maybe before I actually go for the glissando. Again. Let me compare. And maybe after. Yeah. I like it more precise, so right on where it should be. So I play this, and then when I arrive, I'm stopping the bass. Okay, one more time. One more time. I'm getting bothered there always. I have a G sounding somewhere. This G open there. And when I go fast, it just keeps ringing. It's like the sneaky one. I'll take from... Yes, in the change of position, because the left hand is busy and the right hand is busy. I need a third hand. I'm trying to get a very light touch, but I need to prepare. Something like... I should not interfere with the left hand. Okay, that's something to practice when I have more time. I need to read. It's just confusing this part sometimes. So 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, to get that in my head already. Okay, one more time. More or less, that was the idea. Okay, now it should be consistently good, this. Let's see. Um, Latin says, enjoying your PDF downloads for practicing, especially the slurs. Nice. I could not practice next days as my hand was tired. I know that feeling. The first times I also started to practice full combinations of slurs. Also when you start with, I think in the PDF I put combinations of 2 fingers, but then you can make a 3 and then you can make a 4. So the first times I did a 4, I remember I felt here the muscle just kind of not cramping like at that point, but really getting tensed of the effort. So it's normal, but give it a rest, don't force it, and then just get back at it, and you will see it every time gets easier. Scott says, better a late practicer than a no-show skipper out there. Very, very true. It's always good to practice a little bit, even if it's short. For me, 1 hour feels very short, to be honest. You see that the things that I feel I need more work, I'm just moving past them because I know I will not have enough time to fix it. I just want to make some sort of recycling what I did this morning and fixing some things. So fixing some things that have been already worked, but not working them from zero. Evil says, please everyone follow Merce and become a patron to help her so that she can continue bringing us these inside videos and share classical music. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you so much. Actually, starting to hopefully, let's see how the world goes, planning a few concerts. So I might be doing some more streams for that. It's a little bit tricky time. So of course, any help is really very, very greatly appreciated. So thank you so much. You're super kind. Let's continue from there and move. There is no room here for doubting. I doubted for 1 second at the very last triplet. It was done. And I wanted to phrase directly to the next section, so that makes it slightly more challenging because you just have no time to rumble around. Be a kind of acceptable situation, but with better touch probably. Yeah. Probably not arrived at that forte because it's not a fortissimo, so let's try that. Yeah, I'll find the elegance later on. Too far. One more time. Need to get the scale right. can't see my right hand. Sorry, my camera is a little bit too much on the side or something, I think. Is it? My setup has been a little bit fast. Let's see. Okay, more or less. If I put it far away, then it comes behind the tablet. It's everything like strategically placed, you know? Okay, let's something like this. There's a bit more space or something. A little bit more distance. Okay. Hello, Edson. More than this part. Yeah, here it's hard to let go and then go back, and it's so fast. It's like so many details. This is the first. So many details in here to be worked. I'm not so happy how it still sounds this. In general. I'm not so sure. Not so sure of the how the touch I want to get there. Because if I make it very loose, it loses the tension. I don't know, it's like a little puke. Maybe. Okay, maybe I start a new section. Scott says, are you at 75% string finger pressure or 65 looking to bust strings with you at 50%. Okay, so if you mean that 50% would be the buzzing. That's interesting because just this morning is what I was practicing in the very end of the piece, actually. To really stay very, very light. Right now, I'm not that relaxed as the practice before, just because I'm trying to get a certain kind of thing, and then you naturally press more. But for instance, if I enter to this new passage, right, that you have all these pages up and down and these glissandos. That's one of the reasons I like so much this piece, because it really helps, to transform, at least to me, to transform an apparent heavy left-hand type of piece to light if you start to chain the movements instead of holding them all together. So here I put one finger at a time, and I let go one finger at a time as well. So once you start to chain this properly, it is fairly light. So I would say that I'm really aiming at 55% or 57% if 50% is 50% would be the buzzing. So as light as I can possibly feel it. One more time. The funny thing in this, for instance, this upper part of the page that you can see now, it was a little bit challenging at first when I was reading. Like, for instance, from here. But I made sure to put, at least for me, the way that worked the best, was to keep the bar in the same height all the time, so I could have this as a reference, one thing less changing, and then it helps. I mean, I think I'm getting it like fairly smooth. Of course, still sometimes I'm a little bit not 100% precise in some changes, but that's part of what I'm practicing. But finger movement, I feel it's quite free. So yeah, always trying to aim to very, very light, but it's not always possible. For instance, when you play these, this kind of, this is the third study of Villalobos, with all the slurs. Sometimes it has, I don't know, like chords that you need to put a little bit more weight to it, but then you gotta try to compensate in another moment. Scott says, warming up now, begin holding up to get prepared to practice. Nice, good that you're warming up. Latin says, this is great watching you practice, as I'm sure the rest of us can picture ourselves practice and wondering what are we doing. But to see classical guitarists as you work through the piece inspires. Yeah, I'm happy that inspires you. We should have a motivational meter somewhere here. It's not so fancy, my layout here to track the motivation of you guys, but would be nice to have. I'm happy. That's why I do it, really, to share the practice. Otherwise, I mean, I practiced all my life, so nothing new for me. Also, another passages I can keep fairly light, really, the hand. I really like it for this. Chord that bugs me a little bit because it's more disconnected. It's just one that I already spoke about sometimes. This one, because there is no finger that you can slide actually, so I have to work extra in the technical movement together with the music, so that I can create a connection that doesn't exist. Because if you hear this from, let's say, as a neutral audience person, should not be bothered by anything there. That's just a technical thing to overcome, to connect something that is musically not. You know, it's on the way to be there, but not yet. That was a better thing. Sounded a little bit more connected, and you couldn't tell so much the jump. Let's see. Probably don't get to the end of the piece, but okay, this is the part I wanted to go through a little bit, because it's like, it doesn't let you breathe. It's like loading and loading is just never ending. Juan Vidal says, hola, saludos. Saludos para ti, Juan Vidal. Robert Fantazzo says, watching a real pro practice a new piece, feel a free class worth hundreds. Thank you very much. The magic of YouTube, right? Yeah. Scott says, open string scales, so just totally mute for to hear your spills. Nice. What pearls of touch for us people with ears in your feet. Always late types. Let me see. The part that starts from the first red line that you can see, so that's the second bar that you can see now in the score. And now starts the fun. The first part here, I arrive a little bit like I need air, and I have to work on arriving in better shape. That's kind of better. Now I had more air, so I need to kind of just tiny of a second, take a breath in between parts. So here is not possible. Let me continue. And there. So there are two parts that I can actually mentally and physically like breathe, which is right in the very beginning and before it starts all this mess in there. So it means 1, 2, 3, 4 bars and breathe, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then some more bars. Okay. Here. Here I have to hold it. And that's why it's just coming like so choked, because oh my god, it's like from there. I think right hand I'm messing up. I'm doing something too funky. It's not yeah, I do. They're a crazy bad crossing. I see. Easy solve. Okay. I'm getting it. Where am I from before? It's everything, let's say, as easy as putting actually the A just when I have this slur on the top before the arpeggio starts to go down again. Oh my god, it's already time. Wait, I have a match in Jesus, which now it's about to be my 8. I have a match at 9, so I just don't have that much time anymore left. Yeah, I should be closing, so let me repeat this a couple more times. Hello, I'm just now thinking more about the time than playing. Yeah, you can see a lot of work to do. To clean those kind of passages. It really takes time, because not only like it's knowing it, I know it already, but really develop the right feel, the right groove, and the right security for it, and that it takes a little bit of time. So that will need some slow practice also to how to say, gain a little bit of air, of more physical relaxation, and then it flows better. Otherwise it's easy to choke on this kind of scales, really. And then the section that comes after, and that's ugly work, because there's this really will take me like at least 3,000 repeats until that consistently comes like secure, because there is a big change and there is nothing I can do about it. It's just work, and somehow really train my hands and my fingers to get that better, faster, and easier altogether. So this, and then well, the scale. Just the last beat, just to make sure that I get that right. And okay, and this morning I worked on all this later part, all this part, which maybe we do in another stream actually. Yeah, maybe the next stream I will tackle the middle to the ending of the piece, because I think I have the impression that so far I have played more here during the stream the first part. So I would like to show you also the beginning. So anyways, guys, I have to go, because one of my hobbies, and also for the health really, is that I started to play some tennis. And you know, here in the Netherlands it's very well organized. You have all like a point system, and everything looks so professional. And so I'm now doing a tournament. This is during this week, and today I have 2 matches. It's going very well so far, the tournament. Yesterday I had 1 match and I won 6-0, 6-1. Today's match I won 6-0, 6-0. So hopefully that will not really mess up my head for tonight. Maybe tonight I get like a really hard opponent. I don't know. And so, but it's fun, you know, and can do a lot of practice, a lot of training, and my teaching, which is very enjoyable always. And so yeah, I have to leave now because it's gonna be in 1 hour. Let's see the comments before I leave. Evil says, I like how you practice the pieces in sections and then run through them until they're smooth out. Thank you. Combine them together. Yeah, you will see a lot of it if I do more streams on that piece. But you know, actually the funny part is that if you see the very first stream I played this piece, and now, of course, that the improvement is like, it's a big difference. So it's actually funny to have like this final result or comparison of the streams. Let's see. Who is the worst famous classical guitar player for you? And I will say Andres Segovia. No, my God, he's... That sounds like a joke. Andres Segovia was one of the reference, like one of the big guys in our history. But yeah, he's no longer with us. Yeah, some students of Segovia, they are, of course. He had masterclasses all over. I'm not so sure how many regular students he had though, because he was so famous and he was touring so much. I'm not so sure he had like, you know, the kind of teacher that you are there every week with the same students. Ernest Santiago, hello, nice to see you here. Same here, as far as us practicing, nice. Ernest also asks, why Segovia worst? I don't know, Ernest. I think it was a joke of them or something. I mean, one can like him or not, but the worst, definitely not. Scott Kayla, I'm lead guitarist for 1967 rock group The Doors. Check out the tune When You're Strange. Okay, I'll check it. I'll check it when if I have time. Look, say success FNAF one. Yes, thank you so much. I will try to do my best. Let's see. It's just fun, you know. For me, this thing of the tennis competitions is funny because I can enjoy the competitiveness without any worry, because there is nothing how to say. It's just my hobby. It's just like something fun to do, and so it's nice to add some sort of competitivity in something that you have really nothing to lose aside from the match itself. So it's I don't know, it feels very different than when you have to play for a guitar competition or concert or something. Mikael is here. Hello, Mikael. But I'm leaving already. Mikael, yo ya me'n vaig. Talo, saludos. Here we have a last question: how to the fingering right hand? Jesus, but that depends on the piece. That's an impossible question. It's really an impossible question, depending on the piece. But if I have to give you a tip that might be useful to you, always alternate fingers, whatever you use, which will usually be index, middle. Always alternate. If you have arpeggios, then that goes different. Anyways, guys, always a pleasure to be here with you. I don't know how long is my streaming right now. Look, we did 1 hour. 1 hour. I thought, oh, quick stream is gonna be half an hour. We did 1 full hour, guys. Like, an applause for myself. And thank you for being here. I wish you all safe week and a nice, very nice day. Hopefully you all stay safe and healthy. And I'll see you around here in YouTube or Instagram if you want to know my whereabouts of my tennis matches and things like this, or my practice videos. Actually, I will be uploading regularly next week's. I promise you that. It's like pinky promise. All right, guys, take care and thank you for being here. Bye bye.